Here is poetry. This amazing tool that allows those who reside in the dark to find a way to the light. Writing is this amazing connection that bridges the differences, closes the gaps, and holds the lives of so many in the balance. It's this gateway into a realm of possibilities that crush the limits of a reality placed on you by an unforgiving society. So it's the responsibility of the writer to pull the reader in. Those fancy words that go right over heads do nothing. If your writing doesn't touch the souls of those whose eyes gaze at your words, you have not done your job. Make your words accessible, because all those fancy syllables do nothing more than extend a sentence. What's the use of writing an epic poem filled with metaphors and similes describing the very essence of humanity, but only you get it? That would make you the most amazing poet no one gets. And all because you wanted to sound fancy. Because someone told you that's how you write poetry. There's nothing original about using big words only you know. But then again, avid poetry readers is such a big demographic, you'll be okay.
Here's to poetry. An art form made for all, yet feared by many. This road to expression paved with do's and don'ts, riddled with signs like slow down, turn back, you've gone too far. No one understands that. And I understand that, really I do, but who's to say that writing up will never get to you? Think of it as a delicacy, a rare meal known around the world. You see, writing up is simply food for thought found outside of your home. And yes, roses are red and violets are blue, but perhaps a blooming duo enchanted with colors of independence may very well mean the same as the afore. Can the reader not be challenged to dig deep, awaken an intellect that rests on the surface, for those things which lie beneath may manifest, giving a piece of purpose?
There's a difference between poetry and spoken word. Poetry belongs on a page, and you can use all those words you found in a dictionary and put them in. Use all that literary knowledge you've gained from all those books you've read. Everyone else will get it because, well, you understood it. The arrogance. And if you have the bravery to stand on that stage and perform your piece, by all means, drop beautiful sentence after beautiful sentence after beautiful sentence, each line more exquisite than the one before it, but the piece itself is incoherent, you suck. Write down, connect with the audience in front of you. You don't have to make it simple, you just have to make it real. 90% of you poets use big words to hide the fact you have nothing to say. Write down and accept the fact that the general population doesn't like it. Reading is a lost art. Listening seems to be too.
Poetry and spoken word, one and the same with variances. You see, poetry is written to be read and very seldomly verbalized, while spoken word could be an entity all its own, hard to read yet wonderful once that writer goes live. Either way, the beauty of both resides in the words. They're what make it unique. They are what gives it its worth. So you can simplify your thoughts and give an amazing performance, or you can challenge your audience, give them something to go home with. At face value, it made sense to them and they loved every word. But while laying awake at night, they get a revelation that what you meant is not what they heard. So they begin to go back, recalling every word that you had spoken. Oh my God, when he said, watching my sunflower seed, he wasn't referring to a bag of shell snacks that he had opened. In actuality, what he meant was bearing witness to the woman that he loves carrying his child. Who would have ever thought? Now the search continues for other gems they may have missed. So there, reasons we write up, beautiful moments like this.